All right. Welcome back for another episode of WAP Wealth, Assets, and Prosperity for Your Life and Your Business. Now, I am super excited. We are on Cityscape Radio. We are broadcasting live from Brownstone Worldwide right here for you. Now, we are back for one. Season one of 2024. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get a happy new year? Hello, everybody. I am so excited to be here. So, normally with WAP, we have been having interviews. I have been interviewing different people, different businesses in regards to money. Here's the deal. This season is going to be a little different because I've decided to approach things a little different this year. It is 2024. And if you do not know, you, my love, are manifesting all the time. Yes, all the time. And the thing about it is, I have noticed in my journeys, in my conversations, in my interactions with other people, that they don't take their manifestation power very seriously. Honestly, a lot of y'all out here just willy nilly manifesting. And what does that mean to be willy nilly manifesting? Willy nilly manifesting looks like literally just putting words out there, reacting to everything, and not taking into account that your emotions, your thoughts become things. And so when it comes to willy nilly manifesting, it is you letting worry take you over, like you worry about everything. It is you letting overwhelm be the main character in your life story. It is you, literally not taking seriously and not taking into account your power, your magic, your je ne sais quoi. So, what I plan to do this season is truly for the first season, since it's the first season, we're starting off 2024. And I don't know if y'all know this, but 2024 is considered to be the year of eight. And with it being the year of eight, because you take your two, your zero, your two, and your four, they add up to the number eight, which is infinite. And so when it comes to this number, it's actually pretty special. It's a pretty special number. And not only that, this year is considered to be a year of abundance. And so that eight equals abundance. And so, in knowing that this is your year to get to the bag, this is your year to get the money that you deserve, knowing all of this, I want you this year to understand more than you ever have before your power of manifestation. So I'm going to be coming here to you, sharing with you information to help you understand your manifestation power even more. And I am going to be bringing you interviews this season of other people who are going to be sharing their gifts, their magic around manifestation to help you further understand your magic. And the thing about it is, the reason why I want you to understand your magic is the more that you understand how to use the power of manifestation, the better your life will be. So, I'm going to be having a lot of conversations with you. We are going to be talking about many of things, okay? We are going to be talking about God and the Bible and how manifestation is all up and through there. We are going to be talking about the brain and how the brain communicates with the body and how that works when it comes to manifestation. We're going to be talking a lot about different techniques, different things that you can do in order to manifest the life that you truly desire. So, we're going to be having a lot of conversations. And to start you off, of course, I'm going to be the one having this conversation. And so it's funny to me because normally I come here and I interview people and I give you their whole bio, and I'm like, this person does blah, 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 blah. So, if you do not know and if you have not met me, Hey, hey, hey. My name is Jackie Vasquez, Coach Jackie, if you will. I am a money mindset coach. And so, what does that even mean, right? I am an NLP, which is a neuro linguistic programming practitioner, an EFT, an emotional freedom technique practitioner. I am a hypnosis practitioner, and I graduated one of those cum laudes, okay, with pretty. I think I only got one B. I graduated cum laude from college with my BS in psychology. So I am all things change your mind, change your life. I have a passion for studying behavior, and I took that passion for studying of behavior and I learned some amazing techniques in order for us to really truly change the way we show up in life so we can receive the prosperity that not only we desire but is your birthright. So this conversation is very important to me. Okay. I recently went to Atlanta and was speaking in Atlanta and was, me. You don't know me. So if you don't know me, let me tell you about me. I'm the type of person where I can strike up a conversation with anybody. I can go down to the bar, have a good convo, and meet some really awesome people. And that's what I did literally every day in Atlanta. I met new friends. And so my first day in Atlanta, as I'm there, I'm telling people about what it is that I do, right? I meet these two fabulous gentlemen at the bar. They were hanging out with each other. I wasn't even trying to bother them. I just was like, can I slide in here for this little seat real quick? And the guys were like, yeah, come sit with us. So I came and I sat down and they were talking amongst each other. And I was eating, checking my phone, doing my own thing, ordering drinks, doing things. And before I knew it, the gentleman turned to me and started conversating with me. So, of course, I'm conversating back. They asked me what I did. I let them know I was a money mindset coach. And then I broke it down a little further the way I just did to you guys, the fact that all of my accolades, right? But then I took it a step further and I let them know that I truly help women, female entrepreneurs, clear their money blocks. And of course, that brings up a whole bunch of different questions. What's clearing money blocks? What do you mean by that? Blah, blah, blah. And so I went on to explain what clearing money blocks is. And the way I broke it down to those gentlemen, they were just like, dang, girl, you're really doing God's work. And it wasn't until that very moment, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this was a couple months ago, and I've been in my business for some years. So it's funny to me that it took them saying that for me to truly, truly gain a full understanding as to how important this work is, how important what I'm talking about truly is. And so let's go ahead and we're going to get into it. I cannot wait for these conversations. I look forward to each and every one of you. Message me, comment below in the video, ask me anything, okay? Because I'm here for this. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to really, really shift the way you think and feel about money so we can decrease the wealth gap, if not eliminate it. Okay. This is how important it is for you to understand your magic, your manifestation power, your creation ability. It is this important for you to get a deep understanding, not just consciously. I don't want you to just consciously understand. I want you to subconsciously let this seep in to the point where you are acting and behaving based upon what you've now learned. Okay. Knowledge is power. Okay. Sorry. I'm recording right now, Charlotte. Okay. My daughter's like, hey, but knowledge is power. Okay. So it's very important. And the thing about it is, I got a lot of quotes that I'm going to be throwing at y'all. So if I were you, take out your pen, take out your paper, write some stuff down. Because from what I know, millionaires take notes. Okay. But Myron Golden said it best when he says, the only thing that is keeping you, I'm paraphrasing because he didn't say it just like this, but pretty much what it is the only thing that's keeping you from the things that you truly desire is what you haven't learned yet. Okay. The only thing keeping you from the success, the only thing keeping you from the bag, the only thing keeping you from where you deserve to be in your life, financially free, right? The only thing keeping you from your prosperity, baby, is what you have not learned yet. And I think that for so many of us, what you have not learned yet is how your brain talks to your body and how your body not prevents, how your body pretty much brings about your results, right? Creates your results. Okay. For many of us, we're not understanding the mind and body connection. We're just thinking, I could tell my body to go and my body's going to go. You're over here, I'm from the Bay. You know what I mean? The E40, tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. That's what you're thinking that you can do with your body. That's not how this works, baby. Okay. You may think that you telling your body to go and your body gets to moving. I mean, it actually starts going. But what ends up happening is everything that you desire for your body to truly do, it won't do it all. It will stop you from doing it all. Why? Because there is something subconsciously holding you back. I want you to imagine for a moment, if you will, an invisible rope. This invisible rope is holding on to you, right? It's a lassoing you, right? And you're trying to run full speed towards the abundance, towards the prosperity, towards everything that it is you truly desire. But this rope is holding you back. Ooh, shoot. I mean, we got a wild one over here, right? The thing about it is that rope, the only reason that rope is holding you back is because there is something subconsciously hidden, something subconsciously hanging on tight that won't let you let go and it won't let you manifest what you desire. So many of us, I've heard this a lot. Manifestation don't work for me. Honey, manifestation is working for you all the time. Okay. So many of us don't think that it's working because of the lasso. So many of us don't think that it's working because of the subconscious thoughts hidden beneath the surface that we've never addressed. That's what's holding you back. All right. So, like I said, we're going to get into it, but I keep going off on a little tangent because I get excited when we have this conversation. So, we're going to get into this, right? So, let's be honest. It starts off as God, the creator, right? You were created in his image. Now, no matter what you believe in, you may even believe in the Big Bang Theory. Okay. At the end of the day, we talking about creation. And you were created by this said creator, right? Or we're talking about creation from the beginning. But you're so magical that cells formed you. So I need you to understand you are a creator. You were brought here to create. You were brought here to create your own reality. Okay. Life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And so when you gain an understanding that, hey, this life is for me, I want you to picture it a lot like a gift. It's something for you. The person who brought this gift to you brought it to you with you in mind and said, I think they're going to like this one. Okay. And so, with it being for you, you can turn this gift into whatever it is you want to turn it into. Some of you have turned the gift into a struggle bus. It's so hard out here for a pimp. I am struggling all the time. Stuff is just terrible. Something is always going wrong. And the answer is always yes. Whatever you say is happening, the answer is always yes, it is. So every time you find yourself making a statement about your life, I want you to end that statement with, yes, it is. And every time you do that, it's going to make you second guess what you're saying. It's going to make you second guess the words coming out of your mouth. Because if every time you say something, whatever it is, and it's something that you don't want, and it says, yes, it is, you're going to be like, oh, wait, no, 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 no. Okay. How do I reword this? Okay. So here's another thing. Even if you are putting words out there and you make the statement, a lot of people try to walk it back. There is no walking it back. You just have to now flood your mind, flood your brain, flood your feelings with the thing that you actually want. Because here's the deal, honestly. When you figure out what you don't want, Esther Hicks talks about it like this, right? Esther Hicks is a great, Esther Hicks and her husband, Jerry Hicks. They talk about Abraham and all the stuff, but go look them up if you've never listened to them before. But Esther Hicks, the way she talks about it, because they are when it came to The Secret, they are one of the originators. Okay. They aren't on the actual Secret anymore because they talk about it a little bit more in depth than The Secret does, but they are one of the originators. And the way she talks about it, she talks about it in steps, right? And we're still talking about manifestation. All of this is manifestation. All right. She talks about it in steps. She talks about it like this. Step number one, know what you don't want. Now, a lot of people get stuck here. They'll hang out at step number one. They'll make step number one their life meaning. Okay, their life way of processing. All right, but step number one is to know what you don't want, and then it takes you to step number two. Know what you do want. You see, knowing what you don't want is just showing you, it's just shining a light on what you do want. A lot of people, like I said, they get stuck. They hang out at step number two. Step number one, yeah, I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want this. I don't want that. But for those who understand the magic of the universe, the magic of God, the magic of quite literally the law of attraction, they understand that not is not heard. So when you're talking about, I don't want, I don't want, I don't want, all that's heard is what it is that it is, and it thinks that you want it. I do, right? Take out the not. I do. And so even when you are focused on the negative thoughts, the negative feelings, the negative, all just anything that is with a not, any moment that you are focused there is the moment that you stay there, because that not's not heard. So that's why you can't hang out at step one. You can't kick it at what you don't want, because the more that you talk about what you don't want, the more that you get what you don't want. Okay, that's the law of attraction. It's the law of magnetism, energetic magnetism. It's a lot like the law of gravity. No matter how high you jump, and no matter how many times you jump, your tail's still gonna land on this good and god dog ground. Okay. Even when you jump out the airplane with a parachute, the parachute is just slowing you down from hitting what? The ground. All right. So, law of gravity is no different than the law of attraction. And when it comes to the law of attraction, that not that you think is there, that you think everybody here, that you think is going to help you in your situation, when you keep focusing on what you don't want, ain't doing nothing for you but bringing more of what you don't want into your life. That's why this conversation is so important. That's why this information is detrimental to our people, because we spend a lot of time talking about what we don't want. We spend a lot of time joking about what we don't want, and then have the audacity to be like, "Oh, I was just playing, boy, but girl, but excuse playing." You can go on, keep playing with your magic words, but please understand, these magic words are on their way to becoming true in your life. Stop playing and using negative words over other people too. We are co-creating with one another. We are here doing this together. My words are just as magical for me as they are for you. I have to be careful about how I speak over your life. So we all need to be careful about how we speak over each other's lives. This may be a very unpopular opinion, but I'm sick to death of, oh, I was just playing. Stop playing there. Because this ain't something to play with. When life gets hard, are you still playing? When things get rough, are you still out here playing in these streets? Or do you realize that you are magical, that you are a creator, that you are speaking things into existence, bringing them into being in your life? What will you do with your magic words? What will you do with your magic thoughts? What will you do with the magic of the way you feel? What are you doing with those things? Are you really manifesting? Or are we intentionally creating the life we want to live? It's funny. This is what's coming up for me. I'm sorry. I've been, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to listen more to what God is telling me to say. But this is what's funny. Especially today, I'm recording this on Martin Luther King Jr. birthday, you know, and the freedom in which he was seeking. I'm sure he knew this, but the more that I think about it, that freedom started and starts in our minds. Okay? In all of our minds, the freedom. And if we're co-creating, we're going to make sure that we think it for other people. We're going to let everybody else know that we free too, because we didn't free ourselves mentally, right? But when you really think about it, when we were brought over here on boats, right? Brought over here to be enslaved, stripped from family members and such. In that moment, we thought that we did not have control. We thought that our lives were not ours, which in the moment, honey, definitely felt like it, right? But the truth of the matter is, at this point, where we are now, our lives are ours. We get to decide. We get to say, this is what I am going to experience next. And it's not just the words, it's the belief. It's the full within your body. I believe it to be true. I believe it to be mine. And I know that can't nothing stop me. Right? Have you ever applied for a job and you knew without a shadow of a doubt it was going to be yours? You just knew it. There was no worry, no concern. You just knew the job was going to be yours and you got that job. I've been there. The position I had, last position I worked, Social Security, right? Last one I'm going to work, Social Security, right? This position, that job, it's without a shadow of a doubt, I knew that job was mine. Like, I didn't even have to think about it. And I didn't even know I knew people up there, right? Until recently. I've been on this position, I think. How old is my daughter? My daughter's 8. I've been on this position, dang, 9 years, okay? And so it's funny because I didn't find out until recently that the person that hired me knew my whole family. I didn't even know. And it was funny because I just knew the job was mine. I just had a feeling. And that's when and she retired literally a month after I got hired, right? That's just how alignment works. That's how it works. All you have to do is have the faith of all faiths, and can't nobody take away what's for you. Can't nobody take away what God has for you. And what makes it for you is you believing in your mind it's yours. You having the faith, you believe it, and you knowing that it's yours. That's why we have to have this conversation. So many people are running around, I believe God, but I'm still going to make sure that back here I'm good. I believe that the universe, we co-creating, but I'm still going to make sure that this is good. A lot of the time, we are over efforting ourselves out of the abundance, out of the prosperity, out of what is meant for you. Okay. So we're going to be going on a journey. Like I said, I'm going to be interviewing a few people. I'm going to be coming here talking, telling y'all stuff. We are going to be on a journey, a manifestation journey. And I dare you to join us because on this journey, there's so many things that you are going to learn. There's so many things that you are going to explore. There's so many ways that it is going to bust past anything that you've ever understood about your life. And you are going to be filling in the gap between where you're at and where you want to be with knowledge, which is going to bring about the money, the success, the abundance, the prosperity that you deserve. Okay. So that's how this works. Talking about manifestation, I'd be amiss if I didn't bring up the brain. And the reason I would be amiss if I didn't bring up the brain is because the brain, in all of its infinite possibilities, is powerful. So the brain itself, in all of its magic, is what's telling your body what to do. We operate subconsciously, unconsciously. Like we don't even know that our subconscious mind, is telling our lungs to breathe, telling our heart to beat, telling the blood to just pass through and keep it pushing, right? And so the thing about it is, with not consciously doing these things, this goes for everything in your life. You are subconsciously operating. When I move my fingers like this, I subconsciously thought about it before my conscious mind even knew that it was going to do it, right? It is what happens underneath the surface, right? You guys heard me say I am a hypnosis practitioner. One thing that we pride ourselves on, because hypnosis is not your dog and pony show that you're going to see in Vegas. Hypnosis is a conversation. Well, that is a form of hypnosis, but it's not the form that we do. Hypnosis is a conversation with the subconscious mind. And that conversation with the subconscious mind is how your actual body gets into action on the things that you desire. I just did a hypnosis with one of my clients. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I know they're phenomenal when I get so hyped up that I can't keep it together in the recording, right? And I record it for them. And so I recorded this hypnosis for one of my clients. And her specific hypnosis was to be seen. She wanted to be seen. She wanted to be speaking. She wanted to be traveling. She wanted to be seen. And it was beautiful. I mean, I was getting so amped up for her. I saw it, I felt it, I knew it was hers, right? Crazy part about it is I just so happened to be scrolling through my little Instagram. I checked it out. I see her, she pops up. I check her out. Would you believe that she was asked to be on TV? And would you believe that she was asked to be on TV? Like, what did she say? An hour before it was time to air? But she was ready because in her mind, she was already there. In her mind, she was already speaking. In her mind, she was already sought out, right? She was already there. So she was ready. And she was on TV on the morning news promoting her business. So if you want to see something happen in your life, it looks like a shifting in the way that you talk to yourself, the things that you feel about yourself, the things that you feel about the world around you. It is a shifting inside you that makes manifestation actually work. If you've tried it before and you've said all the words and you've done all the things, and you were like, why is this not working? That's because the shift hasn't happened within you yet in order for the shift to happen in your current reality. It's up to you. It is 1000% up to you. And so, like I said, it is time to use manifestation in a way that is meant to be used with all the magic that you have within you. And in doing so, it looks like shifting the way you think and feel about what you deserve to receive. So, like I said, we're going to be embarking on a journey And the journey is going to be a fun one. And we're going to start here where I'm talking just having conversation about manifestation. You are more than welcome to comment. You are more than welcome to respond. You are more than welcome to say, Jackie, okay, I don't know about all this. Okay. Please holla at your girl because I am here for nothing but to show you your magic, your power, your gifts, exactly where you are meant to go and where you are intended to be. You are unique. You are special. God created you that way. And everything that you desire is intended for you. That's why you know about it. Don't nobody else know about it. I say this all the time. Elon Musk wants to fly to the moon. That's his thing. Baby, I ain't trying to fly to nobody moon. No, ma'am. No, sir. Ain't trying to fly to nobody's moon. Okay. But have the best events, have the best party, be known for the magic that I create, the experiences that I make. That is something I want to decrease the wealth gap just by educating my people more and more about their magic. That's what I want. But that was given to me for a reason. Even if you're out here thinking, oh, but other people already do what I do, can't nobody do what you do like you do. That's why you were created, for your uniqueness, your greatness, and your gifts. That's it right there. Figure out what they are, tap into them. And if you don't know what they are, ask the question, ask God. Oh, honey, ask the universe. Honey, whatever you may believe in, ask the angels, ask everybody. What am I brought here for? Can you tell me? They will answer you, baby. And the answer is going to be just as magical as you are. All right. So remember, you are a gift to this world. Be sure to show up and treat yourself like one. A. B. I want you to know that you are magical. Your tongue, bah, it's creating your reality. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Your feelings are creating everything around you. All of this is up to you. Tap into your magic, baby. Tap into what makes you great and go ahead and dance in the magic that is you. Stand in your light and not just stand in it, dance in it because we need you. We need all your uniqueness. We need all your gifts. We need all you are about to create because it is going to be something so special. Think about it. Steve Jobs, I'm sure a lot of people were like, fool, a phone computer. Psh, ain't happening in my lifetime. Okay, now we don't know what we would do without them. Lose your phone and see what happens to you. You about to lose your whole good and god dog mind. All right. So remember, you are a gift. You are just as much of a gift to this world as Steve Jobs. Right? Whatever magical thing that you are meant to create, we need you. We see you. Keep showing up. Keep imagining. Keep creating. Because the magic that is you, the magic that is you, boo, is the magic that we need in this world. So be sure to treat yourself like the gift that you are. We need you. We'll see you next week, booze. Okay, we'll be back here next week for another conversation around manifestation. I hope this has gotten you pumped up, ready to make some money, honey. Okay, let's go ahead and get here to our very own WAP. Wealth, assets, and prosperity for your life and business. The only thing keeping you from the WAP is you don't believe you deserve it. So I'm here to let you know you are worthy, you are deserving, and you, your next steps are to the bag. We'll holla. See y'all next week. Bye.